I am ready to command once more. And I don't care about the consent of terrorists. They will be commanded. Into an early grave. I've got 96 freedom medals burning a hole in my pocket. That's one of my class advantages. I spoke with Jim and he confirmed for me that there is no shop in the sewers. Understandable, bad foot traffic there. You wouldn't want to open up a shop down there. But then again, Area 3 has 2 secret shops, like competitors. At least they didn't try to pull a Deus Ex Invisible War mechanic on me where, you know, enlist me into their fights between each other, but then they're both owned by the same corporation. Spoilers, I guess? Let's go. No one has commented on it, but I figure I'll note that every now and then when I move, you'll see ripples of light and color. That's not just a video thing. I see those too. We have conveyor belts. Yeah? Makes sense. Why not? Terrorists have a factory. That's how the conveyor belt works. We cannot shoot the switch. We will need a blue key to get through there. We can change the direction of the conveyor belt. Now, turning is a free action for us. However, we cannot fight the conveyor. Once we're on the road, we have to wait for the cooldown to reuse this. Howdy. Satcom uplink adds 6 resist explosion and 3 resist bullet. Well, isn't that all fine and dandy? Let's look at the gear. It's all pretty full. We'll never need this piece of junk again. No, we won't. Yes, I am missing the 2 health points, so for now I'll keep that equipped. Armor-wise, I like my options here. This helps me more with resisting explosion, which is true. I might take off the 18% dodge chance, but I mean, 18% chance to avoid any attack? That's pretty reasonable. Enemies, finally. They just weren't expecting me to come in from this angle, you know? They're like, what the fuck? And of course, it's fucking ninjas. I've shoved the ninja too far away with one of my weapon attachments. The knockback. Uh-huh. Oh, look at you, being a ninja. Uh-huh. Doing ninja shit. Walked into that. Woo, 10 damage. Maybe if that headset protect me against a ninja. No, I was at 50 health. It did 8 damage. There we go. Got that ninja dead to rights. Is there another one hiding over here? There does not appear to be. Folks, this game can try to tell you that it's a fusion of action, you know, this thirst-person shooter or over-the-head shooting game, and a dungeon-crawling type game. I'm fucking playing a turn-based tactical shooter here. I'm not fooled. I will overkill on that. 16 healing. Devour that. Give me this attachment. Yeah. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Familiarize ourselves with our map. Yep. That's how far we've come thus far. Different colorations there. I was like, aha, secret? Well, if there is, me just shooting it didn't solve it. Uh-huh. I can recognize patterns. Probably. Alright, here's something we've been missing in our dungeon crawler. Puzzles. Gonna be playing a dungeon crawler without a puzzle. I'll go this way. I see. I will not be going further this way. It's a good thing my weapon has the reach to hit that target. Ah. Spirit me away. We good? Oh yeah, we're good. Hold on, let me use my dragon break here to swap sub-weapons. If you'll just... Yeah! Good. Good. Cover? I mean, yeah, sure you could. If you want it, I guess. All these areas to dip and roam around? Nah, I'm good, thanks. Strong rejection of that. 5 cover on each of these. Whew. Yeah, you can wade in close, use your flamethrower, use your weapon that I have. It demands you wade in close. Nah, we'll use some special. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Look at... Oh, yep. Yep. He's just too good at video games. I'm taking no questions at this time. Oh, man. Let's get out of that. And to here. Hello. Took us a while to get to this. Yeah, I see you shooting. So we have enemies like this at times. And sometimes they're caught in a situation in your favor where you're just able to juggle them and they can do nothing. And then other times, you'd almost think that, I ain't fucking moving out there to get attacked. You think I'm stupid? You're gonna have to move, Commando, not me. A cubbyhole of doom here. Sure, okay. How about we not get hit by those? That seems like a pro move. Curse you, ninja. Get out of here. Well, there's a toggle there, but I don't know what I would do with it at this time. Now, there's clearly a conveyor belt, and it's doing conveyor belt things. I agree. And that's the start of it. Well, who knows what starts and finishes. I will endeavor to be the one who finishes. Tactical comms gear adds 5 resist explosion and 2 resist bullet. Okay. Now I have a blue version of this after finding a gold version of this earlier on in the level. And, I mean, this is inferior in every way to... I mean, look at it. It's gold. And none of these help me against fucking ninjas. Good thing my class perk is there to save me from ninjas. Fascinating. Feel like we learned a lot there. I saw that warning. Did you see that warning, everyone? It's fine. Yeah, you're the motherfucker who's responsible, aren't you? My God. The game's like, hey, don't shoot him. And like, I threw a knife, man. Like, what are you... Hello? My God. Well, that happened. Excuse you, my commando knife isn't shooting someone. You good in there, bud? Yeah, he's great. He's fantastic. He had the time of his life, what little there remained of it. Some gunpowder, a little bit. Take this attachment off. Put that back on. We're at full hit points. So far, I feel as if I have let all the secrets remain secrets. Don't know whether I've walked past any, but, you know, it feels like I have. Okay. That just seems like an aggravating security key access, like, door. Like, I needed the blue key card in order to get past this point. Fucking bureaucracy. Terrorist bureaucracy, you know? You hate to see it. Hello? More ninjas. Well, how'd that work out for you? Uh-huh. Get out of here, fucking ninjas. I rotated and I was like, wait, my crosshair lit up. All right, what do we have over here? It's Slaviators, adds resist laser and resist explosion. Well, these blue blockers are now completely obsolete. Cool. Resist laser and explosion. What am I having a problem with? Fucking ninjas. You know, it makes sense, though, that the terrorists wouldn't want to keep anything that would help you resist ninjas. Why would they do that? That makes no fucking sense. That's not what they're in business to do here. That's not what they're about. Resisting ninjas? No. That's their ace in the hole. I actually want to go back here. Spirit me away. Gotta grab those. Ah. Of course, I can't shoot that. Okay. Now I gotta scratch my head thoughtfully and think about this. There may be another thing further ahead, which will change the direction of this conveyor belt? Could that be true? Narrowing my eyes suspiciously. All right. So, all this conveyor belt did was change that direction, and, you know, this entire direction of things. Which does not save Christmas. Why would I need to change the direction of that when that's already leading me out? I want to go in. Why would you... That seems like bad foot traffic. I wanted to open up a franchise there. I fucking bet you did. Yeah, shooting this is not an option. Here. Thought I'd try to bamboozle it. Let me in. All right. I am going to move further on ahead and see if I can find a way to reverse the direction of this. Although, I have created a scenario where... Pop, 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 pop. Okay. And that did not do anything. No surprise. Hello. Dodge. Well, it's a good thing I dodged. And I wasn't warned that was gonna hit me. How would I have known? Ooh. Fanciful. Your M-gun knocks most enemies backwards and deals 16% more damage. Cool. We accept those. $41? $23. That's not a good sign. Hold on. I think I know what happened there. Yeah. $42. I don't think I care enough about 1 point of extra damage from an extra 8% to have that equipped on there, too. Some things are more valuable than damage. The utility of your weapon. Also being able to target multiple foes, so on and so forth. Oh good, all these extra medals. That's great, I'm happy for them. Truly, ebullient, thrilled. Well, that's a door that tells me I'm going into the next section. Which also, bureaucratically behind a blue key card. Good thing you don't have to use your inventory in order to do that. Like, oh. Imagine we were doing like a Metal Gear. Like, oh, I got an inventory in order to use my key card every single time to go through a door. Great, wonderful. Thanks for this game design. I'm happy. Your M-gun also hits to the left and right of your target and deals 8% more damage. Alright, that sounds good. There, I'll get my extra 8% from that way. Get out of here. Okay, so... what was the point? Our factory conveyor belt level is pretty fucking empty, huh? Is there a secret wall I missed that will allow me to break through there? Because I don't feel, like, comfortable or confident in... like, that was a wall. Now, I was like, I'll just go further ahead and I'll find an answer. But now I'm leaving that entire section. And I don't feel so confident. Okay? Well... put a pin in that and check to see whether I'm recording. Great. Almost 19 minutes. Yeah, it's a green door. Of course, it had to be ninjas. Deal a lot of damage. Great, even more medals. Woo! I don't have enough room on my chest for all these, man. Well, it's a good thing they're not moving to try position to shoot me, huh? So yeah, that's definitely got me dead to rights there. Whew. Good thing they're not putting any pressure on me. Hey, that's fine. Don't do that. Green key card. Oh, there's a pit. A chasm of doom. Well, I'm glad you stopped being powered up. But you could be powered up. Give me this back. Just like try to bump him, like, shoulder check him. You know, if I find another shop, then it won't matter. I can just, use that shop. Thank you. Another blue door? Well, God help you if you lose your key card in this section. Looks ahead. Narrows eyes. We've got gunpowder tucked away and nestled here in the... What is this level? I had factory conveyor belt vibes. What are we making here? Ninjas? Maybe that's what we're making here. Ninjas. I'll take that damage. I'll take 8 from Ninja. Fuck it. What am I doing? Wait. What? Hey, why don't we make that the thing we swap in and out of? Yeah. Oh, good. Shielded ninjas. That's what we needed in this society. I mean, what can you do against me? That's what you can do against me. Very good. Blue blockers found. Oh. Praise the heavens. Glad we got that solved. I didn't have enough eye protection. Glad we have some more of that. And we have some health here. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. I don't need that many shades. Hey. Huh. Okay. I didn't feel great. Yeah, that didn't feel great. Really all I had to say about that. Didn't feel great. For flamethrower defeats projectiles. Well, maybe we were just too far. And I couldn't tell, because, it's not like I can really zoom out this map. Fucking ninjas, man. Well, glad we did the 2 special there as an experimentation into the art of disappointment in life. I mean, that takes me out of the stage, though. So... that's cool, I guess. But there's problems I haven't solved. I also guess. Maybe what's behind this green door is going to be a toggle that's going to allow me to go that way. Although, that's a chasm there. I can't get across that without going through there. Okay. So in our early access video game, I have to assume that this all... Well, I don't have to assume anything in the early access video game. I'm going to assume that this is complete, and that the onus is on me, the player, to figure it out. Looks at video length. Guess that's what I'm doing, huh? Alright. We have a break here. Let me explore the edge of the wall, because there might be something I could shoot. There we go. How about that? Anything full of fun and adventure back there? Who knows? We could find out. We're not finding out. Finding out is overrated. Oh. What? What? Alright, maybe it's the pain medication. How did this solve any of my problems? I want the key to come out to me. That's how it solves my problems. Expert game player right here. None of those, out of curiosity, changed the direction of that, did it? I don't think so. And I'm definitely not sick of pressing M every single time I open the big map to reopen the mini map. Yes? Combine 3 unwanted items to create a new item. How mysterious. Oh. Sure. You could have that. You could have that. You could have that. A strong alloy of various combat metals. Okay, I'll carry this cube with me. Now, this is my cube. You can't have this cube. Finally, I have a cube. And that's that. So the secret work there was for a combinator which would want items that I've been chucking into the ether, so... What if we take these shades and... I'm not wearing these fucking... this. I'm not wearing that. Are we gonna get a cube Mark 3? As I combine two gold. Oh! Oh! I wanted to see that again, because, you know, you might not just get a fucking cube. You might get something else. Wanted to do that again. There we go. Hooray! How did that end up back there? Get out of there. It's not where you go. Okay. How to use that again? I want to save that. Let's put the cube in there. Can I, like, shift-click or control... double-click? No. Right. Right mouse button. Alright, an armored vest. Very good. So, if you knew that this was coming beforehand, or just kept a bunch of items in your pockets without using destroy, then you could have a field day with this. You could hit the gotcha and gamba a whole bunch of times. Anyway, now I have to go back to that shop. Alright. I think I liked the sewer level more. The music and intensity of the situation, the scenarios, I felt like I was getting closer. Promise me more than emptiness. Also, hey, another secret. Well, whatever that is. Well, I have blue blockers and 148 medals. I see. Well, now viewers don't have to scream at me over missing that secret anymore. That's good. Hello. Welcome to Too Much Armaments. Tactical backpack allows you to carry 4 additional items. Quit fucking hoarding. So the next thing I want to test. As a commando, I'm getting an extra weapon attachment slot. I started with 3. Okay. I think the commando is giving me that. And not just the 2 resist all and... extra medals. But I may be wrong. It happens. My M gun could just deal 36% more damage. I did say something about, like, hey, what if our gun just didn't deal more damage? But on the flip side, like, 36% flat is better than after my 3rd consecutive shot, I deal 50% more. Sometimes I have to move and reposition, and now I just don't have to think about it. Thinking takes effort. That's too hard. Am I willing to hit the gotcha machine a few times? Or at least one more time? God, what if I hit it and I get that? I'll be like, ugh. But do I want to walk all the way back here? Ugh. Oh, I can only buy 1 anyway. I mean, it makes sense because so many other things, like you're sold out of 1. Just give me the damn backpack. I can hoard more now. The hooray. Cool. 56 base damage. And if I don't shoot for 3 turns, I deal even more damage. And I could hot swap between these 2 in a combat situation. Alright, very good. I kind of want to leave this level now, so... Get the hell out of here. I thought the sewer level was going to be over a half hour. This easily crushed that time. In regards to the map, I think it would be nice in the options if there were a toggle that turned the minimap off and on. But every time I want to pull up the big map to help me navigate through the situation because I'm distracted or whatever, I don't want to do the extra key press to turn on the mini-map. Alright, let's just chuck our cube at this. A violent conflagration of metal made for valorous battles. What if we do a 3, 2, and a 1? Blast off? Yeah? Alright, we got a 3. We got our Slaviators back. I am very much done with the gotcha machine. I'm done with the stage. I'm gonna eat that health. Those ninjas bullied me. And I'm gonna remember the disappointment I felt firing my laser down this. Anything else I want to do? No. No, I'm good. Alright, very good. Get me out of here. Found all the secrets. There was a chest I missed, though. 22 damage. Yep, that's how cool that looked. This section, though, before the exit door, does telegraph what it is we're going to be seeing. Along with, the bright booming light. That, I may have gotten all the secrets, but I've left that chest behind for the next Commando. So that maybe he has something to put in the Combinator gotcha machine. We have no other save slots, so just have to save here. And that'll do it for Area 5. Coming up next time, we have... Well, I mean, it was telegraphed from the start. You knew where we were going. You could see it off in the distance. Yeah. Welcome to hell. I don't feel like dancing much in this episode.